When you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. We met in college. He was a senior and I was a junior, and we belonged to the same eating clubs.
We ended up in one of the same classes together right before lunchtime. So that's really the first time that we started talking.
It was funny because we would get there, it would be that awkward moment of, do we sit together, do we not sit together? I'm probably a little more outgoing than him, so I definitely think it was probably me stepping up to the plate.
We had kind of bonded over our love of trashy TV shows and MTV, and at that time 50 Cent's movie Get Rich or Die Trying was still in theaters, so I thought it would be a funny and maybe a good idea to ask her if she wanted to go see that. Our first kiss was actually later that night. It was walking back from the eating club towards our rooms after dinner. So we dated seriously throughout the last half of that year, my senior year in college. She was a year behind me, so she had 1 year left. So we had to do the long distance thing for a little while. After she graduated, she got a job in the city, and things just kept progressing from there.
One thing that we disagree about is football, unfortunately, because he is a huge New York Giants fan and I am a huge Philadelphia Eagles fan.
So I would say it's pretty crucial that whatever girl I ended up finding at least tolerated sports. So I was pretty fortunate in that Felicia, at times even more than tolerates them and actually likes them.
Sports? What do you mean tolerate sports? I love sports. I think he's just saying that because I don't love all of his teams.
I'm a bit of a screamer, so now I just pretty much sit there silently. She actually, I don't know if she'll tell you this, but she gets more angry than I do.
And so it's a bit of a point of contention for us, but we've worked through it, and I think it was good preparation for marriage.
I think we're both very careful about what we say so we don't set the other one off.
Yeah, some of us are more careful than others. We were dating for about 4 years before he proposed.
Saturday after Thanksgiving, and we went for what ended up being a pretty long walk in Central Park. So I had the ring with me, was trying to figure out a good spot to propose, and really had no plan. So it was right when we were about to leave the park up by the reservoir where I realized I should probably just do it. So I dropped to one knee and that whole thing down on one of the paths. I had the box upside down when I did it. A guy walked right next to me and bumped me on the shoulder.
That was the moment. It was actually really funny because he had the ring backwards. So I at first think, I don't understand, is it a joke? And then he looked down kind of horrified and, no, here it is. And I took it out and put it on, and like many people, didn't say yes until after we hugged and I had tears streaming down my face.